All right. Let's see if that did what it's supposed to do.
We shall see.
See if we got sound. Heidi ho, everyone. How's it going? And
Maybe.
Schmabelies. Anyway, looks like we got sound. Looks like we got video. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's see what we got here.
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Are you now?
Yes.
We got Neil says, can't wait. KB98K. I got an email 350. Nice. Greg says hello from Omaha. Junior Physics says, I have Starlink. The speed has been good enough for everything I need so far, including teaching online. Well, you'll have to tell us how it's going here. We're at a friend's campsite. We're stealing their Starlink and their shade.
Yes, they're beautiful shade.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike caught me calling out the snowball microphone in that, because that is not the Starlink. That's our old microphone, but it looks kind of like Sputnik, so I thought it'd be fun.
Yep.
Do they start on time? Well, if you guys were not here a couple weeks ago, we said we're going to move it till 6 o'clock. So actually, we're early.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Kevin Corks is here. We go. Frank Landgraf is here. Oh, who else? Halo Wolf's in the house. Futon 02. 29 minutes, but who's counting? Who's the hot chick in the thumbnail? With much shorter hair.
Much shorter hair. And I dyed
colored. Jeff says I can see and hear.
Somebody says we're buffering.
Oh no. Seriously? What's the stream health say?
Anybody else buffering?
Stream health says it's excellent.
That's what I saw. So maybe Futon 02?
Futon 02, try refreshing the page. Luke says, good to see you back. Dr. Falcon, hello, Bear and the Devil. Nice.
That's right. The little one, well, the girl child's picked these out.
Commercial Forest says, Dental's greeting from Upland, California. Traeger, I think, greetings from Lorain, Ohio. Nick says, despite my best efforts, I yet live. Jeez.
Oh, man. Well, we're glad you're here.
Futon says he only saw the buffering once, so that's good.
Awesome.
Kurt in Reno is checking in from Reno. Wings and pizza, good on my end. 5 Rounds Rapid says, I live in a big city, but on the edge, no fiber. I'm tempted to get Starlink. Well, I can tell you this. Our friends are actually sitting right there. It's weird we have an in-studio audience. It's kind of weird. Anyway, they swear by it. They've been using this thing, and we're using it now. It's fantastic.
Thank you. A number of folks have said, no buffering. So thank you.
MR picked up the $300 generator deal from Walmart. It's pretty awesome. I had several people get back to me that said that they jumped on that deal and they were really happy with it. So that's great.
Garrett's here from Georgia.
Oscar says stream looks excellent. Sorry, I'm trying to lean forward here to read this. We got the mobile table and stuff here. What's that?
Do you want me to read?
Sure. When did you read?
Excellent.
I'm at Mater's last comment. I'll sit back and relax.
Mater says, at the Dimes Tools, tomorrow is going to be the first time I'm calling Harbor Freight and complain to the manager. I'm ITC member and I didn't get my full discount. Hello, Bear and all.
I will say this. If you are an ITC member and you didn't get your discount, don't just be like, oh, well, I didn't get it. Call them and let them know, because they need to hear this, because I've heard from lots of people, because that is supposed to get applied automatically, and their system is apparently not doing that. So let them know, because they need to hear it enough that they actually jump on it and do something about it.
Right. Mark Smith says, good evening from Des Moines.
Hey, Des Moines.
I am not sure how to say your name. Goodwin is from Ohio. How did you say that?
Oh, we're talking about Sonobon?
I don't think there's an N in there. Anyways, I super butchered your name. Please tell me how to say your name. Frank says, in my hour of wait, I was listening to the Brothers of Dubbage.
Did it not say on the thing when it popped up the nose, did it not give the countdown that it was what time it was supposed to start? Because I set it for 6 p.m. Pacific.
I saw it, but I'm sure you're not asking me.
He saw it.
The Harlan 13. At the Den of Tools, all good in Kansas. Rapunzel 1212 says, I thought Miss Bear was here by herself. I wasn't going to let that happen. Thank you. Woo! You're gonna get all kinds of stuff. Jeff says, at the Den of Tools, I just had my right knee joint replaced. It's judged fully functional. Now the rest of the system needs to work.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad that you are recovering and hopefully doing well. Trayvon says, good quality. 5 Rounds Rapid says, at the Den of Tools, I live on the edge of a big city and I can't get fiber. I'm thinking about Starlink. I would say if you're thinking about it, just check and see if it's available.
One.
Perhaps they reposted it. Charles says, stream looks good. Checking in from PA. Trevon says, love you, Bear.
Hey.
Anthony says, at the Den of Tools, one more reason not to hate on Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Okay, Sharon, it's Gaelic. It's Irish. That's why I did not say it correctly. Thank you for letting me know. It's a pet peeve. I hate when people say people's names wrong. So thank you. Neil says, at the Den of Tools, good evening. You wouldn't be proud of my spending habits. Woodcraft got me this weekend.
Uh-oh.
Well, maybe it was needed.
Hey, real quick. You're on Top Chat.
I knew that. I was just testing you, and now I can't change it. Can you fix it? One moment, please. We're having technical difficulties.
You gotta use this feature over here.
Thank you. Did you fix it?
I did.
Okay, that's the important part.
I'll send you a bill.
I won't pay it. So
Now she has no idea where she is.
Neil F was who we just read, and he said he spent a little bit of money. Old Crankman says, I currently own 27 vacuum cleaners.
Oh my gosh.
Is your house amazing? Or do you just like to have them around? Jeff says, at the Den of Tools, I got the pop-up and... Oh, and lo, you were there. Yes, thank you. 5 Rounds Rapid says, the fastest thing I can get is Comcast. Forget that.
Yeah, we had Comcast for a while because it was the only thing we could get.
Okay, it was not Sharon, it's Siobhan. It says autocorrect. Siobhan is pronunciation. Okay, thank you. Mark says, love our Starlink. Hey, Homily665 says, hello from Tennessee. I hope that your house is going well. I know you guys were doing tons of stuff. I would love to see updates. 5 Rounds Rapid says, Elon is really impressing me. I'm being blinded. Mr. or MR says, my sister got Starlink in her cabin in Utah and loves it. Rev Smith says, at the Den of Tools, what's Bear Fam?
That means what's up.
We're good. We're here.
We're here.
Pete says, at the Den of Tools, hello, Mr. Bear. Can you tell me if any of the paint sprayers at Harbor Freight are any good? I think it depends on what you're going to use it for.
I've not used them personally, but I've gotten a ton of feedback from people, and everyone I've talked to has said that they really like them. That they were, the paint sprayers they had before. Well, first of all, you got to ask: are you talking about the automotive paint sprayers, or are you talking about the home, like latex paint kind of sprayers? And actually, in both cases, I've heard good things. The Black Widow, if you're talking automotive paint, I heard it's a good paint sprayer, but there's other ones you can get around the same price that are as good, if not better, and stuff. But when it's on sale, it's a good deal. Hold on, is that the bus you were talking about?
Yes.
Oh, that is a pretty cool bus. Sorry, converted school buses going by. They were talking about the other day. I apparently had missed it. So anyway, I've heard good things. So
PT says, at the Den of Tools, you have sound and video. Fred
how's the wind noise?
Yes, because it's super, super windy.
It's gusty.
Yes.
Go on.
Really?
With your bad self.
Okay. Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools, well, the Oakland A's are pulling a Raiders. Oakland builds a new stadium or we're moving to Las Vegas. I think it's a done deal. Yeah. I don't understand. Las Vegas is so hot. Okay, but I am a serious A's fan, so...
It'd be an indoor air-conditioned stadium.
Okay, I might be there. Grimut says, he says, I'm here. I guess you started a few early. Yes.
A few, yeah.
We just thought we'd,
We were all set up. Nothing better to do.
Yep. Kevin Korsek says, at the Den of Tools, skill in Europe has tons more than the U.S. They have a rotary tool, heat gun, grass shears, weed sweepers, pressure washer, and staple gun. Do you think that we'll get these tools in the U.S.?
I've kind of wondered that because that's all Shervan, and they have all that stuff over there, and I don't know why it's taking so long to get it to migrate it over here, but you got to imagine at some point it's going to get here.
I'm not laughing at your answer. I'm laughing at someone else's comment.
And that is?
I'm not there yet.
Oh.
Lee C says, at the Den of Tools, I want the 26 U.S. General. Is the current coupon for $319 good, or do you think it'll go lower sometime soon?
I don't think it'll go lower sometime soon. They just raised the price on them. This coupon basically gives you notice that, hey, the price got raised. If you want to get it at the old price, this is the time to do it. Because I was expecting a coupon on the carts for the Spring Black Friday, and that didn't, or on any of it, that didn't happen. So this is the first one we've seen.
Dr. Falcon says 27 vacuum cleaners. Man, that sucks.
I knew someone was
He
going to
said
do that.
somebody had to say it.
Yeah.
Fred Hill at the Den of Tools. How do you like Starlink?
Well, having used it for, what are we at? 15 minutes, 16 minutes or so? So far, it's great.
Old Crankman says, what I do is go to St. Vincent de Paul thrift store and come 2 or 3 times a week and pick up a vacuum cleaner and put it on YouTube. So you have 27 vacuum cleaners because you go and refurbish them on your channel? Do you
That's
have a
cool.
channel? That sounds cool. That is actually totally something that somebody needs because everybody has vacuum cleaners and nobody knows how to clean them.
It was like when I did that rebuild video on the washing machine. I really enjoyed doing that work, and
I really appreciated it.
Yeah, and it hasn't got a ton of views, but everybody who's watched it has been like, that saved my life.
Yeah. Ron says, Starlink, very nice. Heavy rain makes it drop, but so does satellite TV. It's not down long. Okay. Kevin Korsak says, at the Den of Tools, shout out to Eastwing Hammers. I just got the Ultra Blue Hammer. It's awesome, made in the USA.
I love Estwing. That was the first nice hand tool I bought for myself when I started doing construction, and I never looked back. I've always loved them. I know I probably would I'm going to get a Martinez at some point just to have one, but Estwing it's good enough for everything I do. That's for sure.
5 Rounds Rapid says, at the Den of Tools, how are the kids?
I don't know. Haven't seen them all day.
They're great. They're living their best life. They're hanging out with friends. They're having a great time. Wings and Pizza. Hello, Wings and Pizza. Says, at the Den of Tools, ranch or blue cheese? Ranch.
On wings, I'm guessing? 'Cause I don't do ranch, which
Okay.
is a sin
Ranch
in Montana.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone in
don't listen to him.
Montana.
He doesn't like pickles.
You order
or Brussels
wings,
sprouts.
they bring you ranch. You order pizza, they bring you ranch. Order burger, they bring you ranch. You order a glass of water, they bring you ranch. Okay, it is weird.
And you're saying blue cheese?
Blue
Okay.
cheese.
The other.
Yeah. So for on wings, I'm a teriyaki guy myself. Okay, but on a burger or on a steak, I like some blue cheese. Ranch.
I like ranch.
Needs to go out with the cattle. Hang
Nope.
out. Yeah.
So we're a house divided. I know you guys are shocked.
Yeah.
Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools, I just started my diet on Nutrisystem. Man, I hate this stupid diet.
Oh.
I totally hear you, but it's probably one of those things we all got to work on something.
Yep.
Grimut says, at the Den of Tools, internet looking good. Thank you. Sam says, wind noise is mild.
Good.
Thank you. Nick Hoffman says, at the Den of Tools, much less has happened since we last spoke. Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad
I
thing?
don't know. I'd love to know what is best used for saws like hacksaw, cupping saw, etc.
Coping?
Coping? I was given a huge box of tools by my master woodworker dad, but I'm a novice at best.
Well, coping is for like following curves and stuff like that, like doing the coping cuts on a when you're mortising. What do you call it? Baseboards or I can't think today. What do you call the stuff you put over? Crown molding. You should get on here.
You should come sit.
He's refusing to get on there. I can't think of a thing, but he's answering it all. But and a hacksaw, typically, I know way back in the day we used hacksaws for doing like miter cuts and stuff like that. For me, hacksaws were mainly on metal, that kind of stuff.
Jeff says, at the den of tools, no apparent wind noise.
That's amazing.
5 Rounds Rapid says, at the den of tools, we had a converted school bus when I was a kid. It was great for camping. That is like totally a dream for me. He's like, no, never.
I am not doing the converted school bus thing.
Okay, you heard it here. He's gonna do it next week.
Ah.
As soon as I say I am never, then like the next week I'm nevering like I've nevered before.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of nevers going on there.
Yep. Rev Smith says, at the den of tools, got my hot little hands on the new DeWalt DSF 891 half-inch torque wrench at Lowe's. We'll
Nice.
let you know how it works next week. Apparently, I can talk, but not really.
No, not really.
It's like marbles are in my mouth. Greg says, at the den of tools, I just got the Ryobi pole saw attachment for my 40-volt trimmer. Seems to work good, but some of the branches I need to get to are high. Yes.
Yep.
That is a problem.
And don't be doing the like get on the ladder thing with a pole saw. That's just a bad idea.
Yep. Fred Hill says, at the den of tools, correct. Dome. I don't know what that means. Brandon says, don't forget to mash the like button. Thank you so much, Brandon. That is correct. ICC Dan says, the Harbor Freight crappy Yukon box is now $420.
Oh my gosh. I appreciate the pricing name or the choice of pricing on that, but that is ridiculous. Well, we're talking about the 9 drawer. I take it. I don't know why. I mean, I wonder what the price on the Husky is, because the Husky is deeper and it's got the power supply. Although it was hard to find it. You could only get the little 42-inch ones, and they're like $350 now, which is not a bad deal considering what you get with that box.
Nick Hoffman says, at the den of tools, the Corps said they don't want me because of some false self-die reports, and I am now a log home repairman.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Owens Jeep Stuff says, woohoo! I made it! Hey, Owens Jeep Stuff. Glad you're here.
The log home repair thing sounds cool, but sorry about the core.
Fred Hill says, at the den of tools, so if I eat all snacks all day, does that work?
Yeah.
No, I have tried that method. It does not get the results that I would like.
Micro snacking?
Yeah. Okay, did we decide, was it Siobhan? Was that the pronunciation?
I thought so.
Okay. Says, also, can you tell me a good miter saw that's fairly cheap?
The Admiral saw from Harbor Freight's fairly cheap. Depends on what you consider fairly cheap. There's a Costco. Was it Costco or Sam's Club? I think it was Costco. Had the whatchamacallit, the Metabo on sale for like $300 or just under $300. Trying to think what else is going on. There have not been a lot of miter saw sales going on. I can tell you that. That's all I got for you right now.
Futon02, you are amazing. You just gave $57.93 in super chats for the Bears' new Starlink connection, much improved over Verizon. Well, I'm glad that we could. Thank you so much. I super appreciate that. I was thinking of something goofy to say, but I have to say I don't know that I care for the lighting. I think I look a little dead. I just saw myself.
Sorry. Which has nothing to do with the Starlink.
It has nothing to do with Starlink. It's just what I noticed. But thank you so much. And again, thank you for the odd number super chat. And now I've lost what I was doing. I've lost my mind. Okay, I found it. Okay, found it. Accidental Tools. I've subscribed. I've been subscribed since you still smoked a cigar. Great channel. Thank you so much. Kent says, Extra Mile Custom Creations. Hello, everyone. Hello. Halen Wolf says, That's the Den of Tools. Howdy, the missus and I are watching. Hey! Hello! I hope the ferrets are also watching. It's important.
Ferret education?
Yes. Frank says, please hit the like button. Helps with YouTube analytics. That is so
It
true.
does. That is very true.
Sin says, blue cheese grosses me out. 5 Rounds Rapid says, At Den of Tools, my wife loves ranch. I prefer teriyaki too. See, they're a house divided as well.
Yes, and see, men are always right. Hi.
Dead man walking over here. Levick says, At the Den of Tools, nothing should be needed on a good steak. By the way, this is my 4th day with 0 sugar. Trying to bring the A1C level down. Sugar equals legal drugs.
I wouldn't quite say nothing. Some salt, some pepper, some butter. Maybe some bacon grease. The blue cheese is for a mediocre steak. It's true.
Congratulations on the no sugar. Can I just say that is like my drug? Like, that is my problem in life.
Sugar?
Mm-hmm. I'm like a crackhead over here for the sugar. Nick says, I can't spell sorry. No worries. I can't spell either. Levick says, oh, I just read that one. Grimut says, I love that Starlink has roaming feature turn on now. I moved mine from Oklahoma to Miami last week, and now I'm going strong here. Using it right now on TV since no internet in this building. You are still in Florida?
He just went back.
Oh.
Don't you follow him on the Instagrams?
I'm terrible at these.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks. Just call me out like that. It's like we're married or something.
Something.
PT says, At the Den of Tools, thinking of Cincinnati chili right now. Kevin Korsek says, At the Den of Tools, I love my Lennox hacksaw.
Yep, Linux makes good stuff. It's one of those brands I don't think gets enough love.
Dick Shin says, green goddess dressing. So you like that more than blue cheese or...
What is that?
It's a dressing. Ed C. At the Den of Tools, there's a difference between ranch and blue cheese? ? All taste like the same crap to me.
No.
Give me Thousand Island.
No, not on wings. But Thousand Island, like on a hoagie with some what do you call it? Capicola ham.
He doesn't know words.
And some cheese, and maybe some hard salami. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, I bet it is.
Sin N says blue cheese equals moldy cheese.
Yep, good mold, tasty mold.
Eric Benson says, hey, no worries, everyone. I made it.
Yay!
Hey! At the Den of Tools, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Bear. Hello! Lou says, what is a good EDC light?
Boy, that's a good question. Everyone has a different answer because it's one of those like, what's your flavor?
What are you
going to
do with it though?
Yeah.
Like if you're a mechanic versus like your neighbor.
I carry a little dust in the eye there. I like the Olight stuff. Of course, they send it to me, so I don't have to pay for it. But I carry a pen light that I keep in my truck that's about this long. It's the size of a pen. And it's not super, super bright because it's good for inspections and stuff like that. I also have in the truck a pretty bright one. It's one of these kind of like right angle ones, and I can clip it on my shirt and stuff for things like that. So I have different levels of EDC. So I have like personal EDC, truck EDC, in the house, conveniently accessible kind of stuff. Accessible. A
Accessible.
little extra syllable in there. All right.
Not even drinking yet.
Not yet.
Wings and Pizza says the Partridge Bear Bus. That's right.
Yep.
Levick says, at the Den of Tools, what happened to the bear's kilt? Asking for a friend. Yeah, so there were some issues with that. It's in the mail shortly. Yeah. MR says, what kind of...
I keep asking.
He does, like 3 times.
Where's my kilt? Woman.
Yeah, I'm working
I need to feel the breeze up in here.
Yeah, we saw that. Yes. What kind of RV are you in? We're currently in the great outdoors. And there's a hummingbird. You guys can't see it, but it's very cute.
We have a Salem 32 BHDS. That means bunkhouse double slide. The rear where the bunkhouse is has a slide that comes out. The middle part has a super slide that pulls out the couch and the dinette. Our bedroom's up front. It's listed as a 32. I don't know, why do they always underrate these things? Because its actual total length is like 36 and a half, 37 feet. Yeah, but it's made by Forest River. The brand underneath that is Salem, which is identical to Wildwood. So the only real difference between Salem and Wildwood is the color scheme. I think we both like the Wildwood color scheme better, or at least I did.
He does. I like the Salem better.
The Salem's a little drab looking to me.
On the outside?
It's just kind of silvery, and the one.
But it's got blue.
Yes, the one we have is a weird one. It's got some extra color in it. Other ones don't have. But
listen to him for tool advice. Don't listen to him about the outside.
Love
you.
Who found the RV?
Me.
Yeah, I showed her RVs nonstop for like 6 months, and then she picked the exact floor plan she wanted, and then I had to hunt that sucker down. And the one we wanted, we were going to buy. The dealership wrecked it, and then so we had to find another one. So anyway,
PT says,
I know nothing.
That's right. At the Den of Tools, your mic is doing a good job suppressing the wind noise. Thank you.
So in case, if you're a YouTuber and you're wondering, it's the Elgato microphone. Hold on, it's that thing. And it's known for like decent quality sound, but it's the software that goes along with it. And I guess the software is doing that, because this is it's not a dynamic mic, it's the other kind. So it should be picking up everything. Yep. I can't read that. Linda.
Okay. Linda says, at the Den of Tools, I'm a 60s child. The school bus thing was always a want. I'm not a 60s child, and it's still always a want.
She's from Berkeley. It's the same thing.
It's always a want. That's right.
Yeah.
Neil F. says, at the Den of Tools, is that your Super Duty next to you, or I'm guessing you still got the Ram? How's that
Hell
running?
no, I'd never drive a Ford. That's our buddies. We're at his campsite.
Yep.
I will give him this. That Ford is way quieter than my truck.
I like the color.
Probably because it's got a 4-cylinder in it.
Jeffrey? Anyways.
Hey, wait, hold on. I do have a question for him. Hey, so what's up with the muffler? Was that stock? Really? Interesting.
They
All
don't
right.
know what he's talking about.
No,
Okay.
they're not going to. We'll have to ponder the mysteries.
Neil F. at the Den of Tools. Okay, I just read that one. Hello. Frank Hill says, at the Den of Tools, A's, a dome stadium in Vegas. Okay. Yep.
Yes. Exactly.
Eric says,
My truck is running good. We're planning to take it in. I didn't want to take it in down here. And I'd run some cleaner through it. And it's starting to run nice and smooth. It's not having any problems. So I'm thinking that we're going to, if it keeps going like this, we're going to just drive it home and then have people I know back in Livingston work on it.
The Maintenance Man with $19.99 super chat.
Hey, maintenance man.
I hope the Bear family is doing well. Thank you so much, and thank you for the super chat. I hope you and yours are doing well as well.
We're doing pretty good.
Eric Benson says, any experience with the cordless cutoff saws, mostly for concrete, DeWalt, Milwaukee, Husqvarna. I can never say that correctly.
One is it? Steel?
Steel. I always have a problem with that one. I'm like, steel? So,
I have not used a concrete saw in decades. I am not the person to ask about that. I'm really sorry, but if there's somebody in the chat who's knows about them, feel free to comment. And if you do, and then their username, it'll show up just like this little orange blurb, so they know you're talking at them. But I don't like to try and give advice when I don't really know what I'm talking about. So, sorry, I can't help you.
The Infernal Craftsman, Evening Bears, the Flying Half,
Hey!
had barbecue without me
Oh my
at
gosh.
this really good place in Milwaukee again. I hope that she's sending you pictures. So, I am sorry that she had barbecue without you, but it happens sometimes. I hope that she's doing well wherever you are.
Oh, wait, hold on. I just have to say this because I was reading an article about Delta, who's trying to defend against unionization of their flight attendants. So they started where they're going to start paying them during the boarding process, because previously they would only get paid once everyone was in their seat and the doors were shut.
Yeah, prior to that, they are not being paid.
Which to me was like, wait, they're not on salary? They're paid like hourly based on when they're actually in the plane? I would be ramming people into seats. And then once we get there, like, no, I can't open the door just yet. It's going to be another 2 or 3 hours. I need to get this overtime.
And that's why he's probably not a flight attendant.
Not a flight attendant. That is terrible. Oh, and now, since they are going to be paying them during the boarding process, it's only at halftime or half wage, whatever. Anyway.
When he read that story to me, I did immediately think of you and
Yeah, we did. We talked about your other
flying.
half, your better half.
And I also think that your child might also be a flight attendant. Linda says, at the Den of Tools, Hart released their battery mower today.
Oh, did it just... I thought it was already on the website. Maybe it just showed up in stores?
Perhaps.
There's one under my RV right now.
Brandon says, 52-inch Husky 9-drawer is just under $600. Ouch.
Youch.
Old Crankman says, at the Den of Tools, I'm surprised. I found 3 rare vacuum cleaners this year. What a good mine I'm on. Are you selling them? Like after you fix them? Fulcanelli says, has everything to do with the horns.
Everything to do with the horns.
These ones? Jimmy, making it work, says, need a light at 45 degrees to your lovely faces. Yeah, because you think I look dead too? I agree. I look like I'm a zombie right now. Do not shine a bright light in my face. Jeffrey?
That is not bright at all, is it?
Greg says, at the Den of Tools, the Husky 9-drawer is going for $449, and there's 10 at Home Depot I normally go to. Interesting, if anybody's looking for one of those.
Is that the one with the power strip built into the side? Because at that price, that would... And I've said for about the last year and a half that Husky had taken back the crown for the 9-drawer carts. I still think U.S. General for your basic, like, prosumer grade to low to budget pro is still probably the best you can buy. And I posted something on the Facebook page, and if you're not a member of the Facebook page, what are you doing? So we have a Facebook group with 100,000 people. They share deals. There's another 3D printer deal going on, and this time it's not just the extrusion. There's also a resin printer, so there's 2 of them. $100 for one. You got to be able to go to a micro center and know somebody who can get to a micro center. But those are the kind of deals, man. They pop up, then blow them out and then they're gone. So you got to be a member over there. It's there should be a link down below, but if not, it's Facebook/groups/Den of Tools. No the in there, just Den of Tools. Anyway.
Gary says, at the Den of Tools, good evening, Bears. I think winter is finally over, and boy, did it go out with a crap load of snow. Yeah.
Who was that?
Gary.
Where's he?
I don't know.
Is he
Gary,
in Indiana?
This is what I'm working with here, people. The Infernal Craftsman. He rewrote it because he didn't do At the Den of Tools. No worries, I gotcha. 5 Rounds Rapid says, At the Den of Tools, audio and video are solid.
Awesome. We need to do more outside kind of setups then.
Starlink.
This is nice.
Joseph says, At the Den of Tools, hello, Bear and Mrs. Bear.
Hi.
Glad I made it here. I'm at a camp on the deck watching you, and the rain is coming down. Your weather looks much better.
Oh my gosh.
Where are you?
We could use some rain. They had to pump water into the reservoir this week because it got so low. It exposed some pipes.
Yeah. Fred Hill says, At the Den of Tools, when my ex left me, I went on a liquid diet. I lost almost 60 pounds. Great diet. That's one way to do it.
Was it a bourbon diet?
Jeffrey.
Asking for Fred.
For Fred. Nick Kaufman says, At the Den of Tools, don't send anybody to medical unless you're sure. Okay.
Good advice.
That's good advice. John says, you two are wonderful. Thanks for all that you do for us. You are so welcome.
Thank you. You all are wonderful. We were just describing to some other friends about, actually I was talking to our friends over here, and it was, they're asking like, what'd you do today? Did you get any other work done? And I'm like, nope. We sat around and we did nothing today because it's Sunday and we try to keep, the sacrament and stuff. And it's hard because I want to be productive. I want to get the work done and work on the channel and get more stuff out and whatnot. But, it does. But this, like, well, isn't this work? And like, no, this is hanging out with friends and family as far as we're concerned. So we love doing this.
Some are closer than others.
Some are.
Wolfie W says, At the Den of Tools, Ruh-roh. Red
Ruh-roh?
Mama Bear has her horns on tonight. That's right. Linda says, men just think they're right. That's so true. Charles says, I hate her teriyaki. I think you mean you hate teriyaki. Okay,
How
don't
can you
eat it.
hate teriyaki?
Lots of people don't like teriyaki. Levick says, At the Den of Tools, yup, cookies and ice cream. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
That sounds kind of good. Sin says, At the Den of Tools, I love the look you shot Mr. Bear when he claimed that men are right. We know better, don't we, Mrs. Bear? That's right. I appreciate that.
Keep telling yourself that.
Yep. Kent at Extra Mile Custom Creations, At the Den of Tools, have the Ryobi brushless oscillating multi-tool and on and off switch sucks. Oh, have?
Really?
Okay, they have, okay. Just got the new Craftsman V20 RP brushless oscillating multi-tool and love the paddle switch on it.
Paddle switch would be interesting on that. I could see that being useful. So the Ryobi one, is it the HP brushless, the one that's got that really extreme kind of right angle at the head? Looks like a bent pipe kind of thing.
Bless you.
Everyone, I am
Bless you.
always, bless you by the way, I'm always interested in getting feedback on tools because I can only test so much. So I'm always talking to everybody I know, everyone who picks up tools, going and talking to shops and stuff like that, and trying to get feedback about things like this. So feel free to let us know, put it in the comments. You can even email me at red@denatools.com. You can hit me up on Instagram. I get a lot of messages on Instagram. I guess we do have 13 whole followers on TikTok, so there's that.
You could be number 14.
You can be number 14.
5 Rounds Rapid says, At the Den of Tools, my A1C is too low. I need a little sugar.
No.
Okay.
Here's a question. Did anybody see the hummingbird that just blitzed past?
Nope, sure didn't. I saw the one over there, though.
We get a ton of hummingbirds down here. And about everyone's got a feeder, so.
Yeah.
We don't. We need a feeder.
Bless you. Fred Hill says, At the Den of Tools, blue cheese smells like dirty shoes. Okay.
Tasty, tasty dirty shoes.
See, Seth Seath. I cannot speak
Yep.
English. Seth says, at Den of Tools, hello everyone. Sorry I'm late. Come from Viva and Barnes Law Show.
Oh, cool. Bet they're talking about something fun.
Mike Showers says, to Michael Showers. Okay. Jimmy Making It Work says, I've been in Florida for 35 years. Cool. I went to Florida for the first time this year, and it was super fun.
I like Florida. I don't think I could do the summer in Florida. I don't think I could. I remember one time flying down there and going to Boca Raton. This is back when you could, like, you'd get off the airplane and you were, like, on the ramp going down. It wasn't a jetway going inside. So as soon as you got to the door, you were outside. And I felt like I'd stepped into a sauna, into a steam room. It was...
You know how much I like that.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't breathe.
Do not recommend. Sin says, at Fred Hill, agreed. Sin also says, words are hard. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Doughboy
It's
says,
Sunday night. We're
Yeah.
not being formal here.
nope. Mr. Doughboy says, hello everyone.
Hey, how you doing?
Jimmy Making It Work says, blue cheese wins. Not even close. In your house, at your table, that may be true. Mr. Doughboy says, hello to the Den of Tools.
Yay.
Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools, looked at a Jayco 19-foot last week. Are you kidding? $30,000. Yep.
Jayco does make a good product, and I've heard that prices are coming down, and they've got to be because everywhere we go, it seems like everyone's got inventory. There's a place in town that we thought it's over near the airport, and she's like, is that RV storage? Nope, they just have that many. I mean, they were
It is
stacked and
storage
racked
for the
in
ones
there.
that no one's bought
Yeah.
right now.
So it's not like it was the past 2 years where you can't find anything. The question is, are the prices coming back down?
Yeah. And we love RVs and trailers. Avoid the new ones right now.
Yeah, the new ones are having issues, and we've heard tons of horror stories. I don't know about you, talking to other people around here. Everyone I've talked to has got a new one. All I heard were horror stories. It's going back in the shop. It's been in the shop for half a year.
It's still broken.
Yeah.
And they only fixed one thing, and there's four
And
other
they're claiming
things.
all the other stuff isn't under warranty.
And you have to get all the stuff done before your 1-year warranty expires, which is happening in like a few months. Frank says, at the Den of Tools, sugar makes my diabetic medicine taste better. That may be true, but I don't think it'll work.
The nurse says yes.
The nurse says yes. Sorry. Gio says, hey, from San Diego. Hello. Jeff says, at the Den of Tools, have you looked at the price of hard salami lately? I went into shock. Okay, it was on sale at Smith's recently, so that's when I bought it. But yes, everything is ridiculous. The thing that's killing me is bottled water is like ridiculously expensive. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, because the water down here is not drinkable.
Yeah.
If you come there, because we know we're down near Lake Mead, and it is not acceptable. But the price on bacon. Can we talk about bacon?
Okay, the price on all the meat.
Oh my gosh.
Let's just talk about that. Jeff says, I just read that one.
Hold on. How bad were the steaks you got the other day?
9.
Good.
Price-wise?
Price-wise?
Yeah. The steaks were delicious. Thanks. Those were great.
Those two big ones like this,
Yeah?
2 of them were $30.
Oh my gosh.
Together?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So everything's expensive.
Yeah, it's getting expensive.
But it was well worth it.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was.
delicious. Dinner last night was amazing.
At breakfast this morning.
And breakfast this morning. And happy birthday, Christine. Charles says, all cheese is mold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hot Coffee says, dang bear lucky to find on Mrs. Bear. I think you're saying he was lucky to find me. I was lost. I was wandering around.
I used a snare trap. I put some cheese in it.
And some bacon.
That's the bacon. That's how you get them.
Yep.
Put peanut butter on.
I was going to say peanut
Peanut
butter.
butter.
I'm into peanut butter.
She's a keeper.
Aw. Nick Hoffman says, at the Den of Tools, 2 cups flour, 1/4 cup sugar, 1 pinch of salt, 4 tablespoons of baking powder, 1/3 cup of milk, 1/2 cup peanut butter, $3.25, 1 hour, healthier and tastier than white bread. Nick Hoffman, I will check that out.
Peanut butter bread?
No, just regular bread. Sorry, I'm getting a message from the neighbor.
In Montana?
Yep.
Oh, great.
1 moment, please. Trying to see how much our fine is.
Just click on it.
I think it's $20. Yeah.
So, Livingston, the Livingston, Montana Police Department has decided that on our dead-end road that's gravel, that only 3 houses are on, and none of us really care about a damn thing, that they've decided to ticket my trailer because it's in violation of something.
Because it's on our road that we live on.
Yeah.
That we
That
pay
nobody
late.
else should be on.
Yeah. Gramoot says, at the Den of Tools, I'm going to do a video about how Starlink made me buy a Harley. Because after Starlink, I canceled my Viasat and Dish TV, saving me almost $300 a month. Opens up budget money. I'm just saying, Gramoot, I'm waiting for that video.
I want to
Sounds
see
great.
it. It's a nice Harley, by the way.
Yes. Gary says, at the Den of Tools, Bacans, Bachan, Japanese barbecue sauce. So good on everything, even on salad. Gary, I know that you send me photos, vehicles, and stuff like that. You should send me a picture of that.
Yeah, I
'cause
wanna
that
see
sounds
this.
amazing. And on the ticket that we just got, that my neighbor sent me a message about, there's no phone number for us to call. So that's great. Mater's Workshop at the Den of Tools. I sent you a Texas postcard several months ago. I'm still waiting for you from... Did you send? We have a postcard exchange. So if they send us one, then we send one back. I did send you one quite a while ago. Did you send me another one? Because I will send you another one. And I just checked our P.O. boxes and haven't seen anything recently. But I will send you another one.
Which, by the way, let me take this moment to say, if you're a company that I've talked to, please contact me before you send me stuff. We have 3 post office boxes. There's one in Montana, we had one here, and then we moved to the other side, completely opposite side of town. We haven't got rid of the old one because there's other legal stuff that that one's tied to.
We just like P.O. boxes.
Yeah, we do.
Like to collect them.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, the so she goes by the other one. Haven't been there in months.
Weeks.
Anyway, and there's a giant box full of tools that this company. It was Nico, the people who do the impact sockets. Didn't talk to me. Didn't reach out to me like, hey, we're sending you stuff. It just been. It could. If we had thought about if she hadn't been over there getting her hair done, I don't know if we would have checked it before we left to go back to Montana.
I would have checked it.
Yeah, she's allegedly.
Anyways, it was ginormous. The guy at the P.O. box was like, are you sure you don't need help? They're amazing. They always help me with the packages that we receive. Reach out to us. That's what we're saying. Jimmy, Make It Work, says they don't include the tow bar, I think. Are you talking about trailers?
The length. They don't.
Oh.
They don't include
Right.
the hitch length up front.
My Spare Time TV says South Georgia in the house. Thanks for the great tool info for the DIY homeowner. You are so
Yay.
welcome. And thank you for tuning in from Georgia. Kevin says, at the Den of Tools, so proud of my rough collie for winning the Frisbee competition this weekend. First place out of 30. Sorry, had to share.
Congratulations.
Kevin,
That's pretty cool.
like I always say, pics or it didn't count. I want a picture of the dog. Super awesome. Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools, please fold a moment of silence. Hold, maybe? My dead hot tub will be hauled off tomorrow. But at the same time, they'll be bringing a new hot tub tomorrow. A word of silence for the dead tub.
The circle of life continues.
I'm so glad a new one's coming. P.S. Send the address. We'll stop by.
Yeah.
We'll christen it. We'll have something. Insulin says, hello, Bear family. Hello,
Hello.
Insulin. Javon says, Den of Tools. On subject of saws still, Dad gave me a Craftsman jigsaw from like 1984
Yep.
when I was 5 and started helping him. What blade can I use that's better for it because he sent Bosch and I don't like?
You know, I've got the Hart cordless one that we carry with us in the RV, and we had to do some demo because the oldest broke his bed, and
The construction's not like super amazing, fantastic, anyways.
no, they're terrible. But the what did I get? I got a pack of the Diablo ones, and it was the first thing at hand. I just needed something quick. I was pretty happy with them. It's a nice assortment of blades, and it wasn't that expensive for them, so I'm pretty happy with them.
Inslim says, what does Starlink cost?
Was it $110 per month? It's $110 per month and like $650 for your first month's payment. That includes the sending them the hardware and the setup and everything. Well, I mean, you set it up, but they set up the account and stuff.
Linda says, Berserkly. That's correct.
Yep.
Berserkly in the house. Nick Hoffman says, at the Den of Tools, skill saw Sidewinder review. The Mag 77 is not worm drive. No, but it's not worm drive.
Yeah.
I'm sure that made sense to you. Daniel
Maybe
Yu.
when we get back to Montana, I might be able to pull that up.
Daniel Yu says, is it wrong that I dig Mrs. Bear's horns?
No. You're not even. I don't think you're even getting the quality of the shininess of them.
Yeah, I don't know if you can really see. Gramoot is talking to Fred Hill. Lindo says, uh-oh. I don't know. Inslim says, at the Den of Tools, Ford stands for fix it again, Tony. Okay.
I think he's.
There
I
was
think
a
you're mixing
one-
Ford and Fiat.
There was a "You're number one" sign that happened over here.
Yeah.
Kent said, extra mile custom creations. Love the mic. Trying to start making remodeling videos. Only 24 subs so far. Got a long way to go. That's awesome. 24 is more than none.
You know
And
what?
everybody
It's-
starts with one.
The first 100 is the hardest, and it just gets easier from there. Just keep doing the work, keep putting out videos, and always try to get better. That's all I got. That's the only advice I can give, and I think it's probably the best advice you're going to get.
Trevon's asking, Kevin, congrats on your dog. Was it a good boy / girl?
Yeah.
So congrats. Jeff was commenting, Jeffrey, sounds like my mom. LOL. That's the You're in Trouble.
It's not Jeff Toohey, is it?
Nope.
Oh,
It's Jeff McGee.
okay.
Jeff Toohey, I hope you are doing well in Bozeman and probably still kind of cold. Linda says Ford is fix it or repair daily.
Found on road dead. Bleeped over repaired Dodge.
Something might happen to our internet connection here. Fred Hill's talking to Gramoot. Steve says, where can I find the database for Harbor Freight tools? Which database?
Harbor Freight HF was a Harbor. I don't know. It always fills in when I type it in. HF DB. Oh, coupons. Harbor Freight coupon data. So it's HF CPDB.com, I believe.
Levick says, at the Den of Tools, watch Scotty Kilmer on YouTube and he will tell you what is the best cleaner. Gluck. Good luck? Or maybe he's talking about the cleaner for the truck.
Maybe. I don't know.
Linda says, Fiat stands for fix it again, Tony. PT says, at the Den of Tools, best ever salad dressing I recall was a Russian by something I can't pronounce. Richelieu? Sadly, they stopped making it. I don't know how to say that company, but you guys can read it. There's lots of vowels in there. Thank you for letting us know. And it's kind of a bummer that it's not around because we can't try it. Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools in Vegas now. No more
Oh.
mask? Question mark? There's
Nope.
been no more mask for a while.
No. In fact, and they just had a big hoodoo down on the strip for the NFL draft party. The kids went with some friends down there. They saw Marshmello live in concert.
I was so glad that I'm not there. I don't do crowds. Like,
No, we also
negative.
We were all here hanging out, all talking about how glad we weren't downtown.
Yeah. Inslim says, "Hey, Milwaukee. That's near where I live. Awesome." Grimmoot says something to Fred. Wings and Pizza said, "Never mind." Mater's Workshop says, "At the Den of
Mater.
Tools. I wanted to let you know that I'm having problems with paying for my membership. I don't know what's going on, but working on it. I am super sorry. Let us
That's
know.
all right.
I know sometimes people have contacted us to say that something was wonky, so let us know if it still continues."
Yeah.
Tom wants to know how you do that grizzly bear animation. We don't talk
With
about
style and finesse.
it. Yep. Panache.
Panache.
Tom Wolf says, "I bought the Harbor Freight
And some
5-drawer
blue cheese.
card for Spring Black Friday. Fell in love with the toolbox and subscribed to the channel finally. Thanks for the videos. Let me know about it." Thanks for the videos that let me know about it. You are so welcome.
Anytime. Now, are you using the cart like professionally or in your home shop? Because I got the 5-drawer tool cart, but I'm not working in a pro shop, and I found that I ended up selling that and getting the 32-inch full stack instead, because I needed the work surface on top and I needed more storage. So
Kevin B said that I missed their comment. I have looked back and I do not see a comment from you, so you should.
did you type at the Den of Tools like it's right
Yes, that is the other issue. So now I'm going back the other way to find where I was. But Kevin,
there? And now she's lost.
you know what? I found myself. Okay, Kevin B. It was not on purpose. So just resend it. And make sure you do at the Den of Tools.
Not all who wander are lost.
That's right. Old Crankman. Sorry, I'm not selling any yet of the vacuums. Okay. Maybe take a picture of the vast amount of vacuums. That would be kind of cool. Fred Hills, talking agreement again. The Infernal Craftsman says, "At the Den of Tools, at her airline, it's door closed to open. But it's all part of the value of the negotiated contract. If they pay for boarding, they will take away from somewhere else."
Yeah.
Yeah. Linda says, he doesn't talk about the bear. That's right. LCC Dan says, "At the Den of Tools, I finally found a shop vac for under $50 at Walmart. It is a 3-gallon Stealth brand for $36. I'm using it for blast cabinet dust control."
I've seen that Stealth brand. I saw it on Amazon for a while and looked like it was a decent setup. Let me know what you think of it after you use it for a bit.
Insulin says, "At the Den of Tools, I'm considering going back to my old job of building industrial control panels. Thoughts?"
Oh, wow.
You want to know our thoughts on you going back to that?
I think you should start a channel videoing how you build industrial control panels, because that sounds pretty cool.
Gramoot, talking to Fred Hill. The Physics Channel with Kenny Lee. Hello, Bear.
Howdy.
Hello, the Physics Channel. I might have to go check you out because I have children and I homeschool. And physics, it's important.
Oh my gosh. So we're hanging out with friends the other night, and there was somebody new to the group who hadn't been hanging out. And we're making some jokes about the fact that, I'm going to have to fire we're talking about the kids. I said, what did I say? Something like, that kid's teacher is slacking. I'm going to have to, we should get her fired. She was drinking on the job. And you're like, yeah, I hear she's sleeping with the principal. Then I all look over and I'm like, oh, wait. She's like, you homeschool, right?
Yeah. Took a second. She figured it out.
She caught up quick.
Mark D says, "Vegas looks nice tonight." Thank you.
It does, because Vegas is on the other side of those mountains. It's far away, but not too far, but far enough.
I just choked on my own air. Sin says, "I don't have a micro center anywhere near me. I am sad. I'm so sorry."
The closest one for us is in LA, and I think the savings ratio might be thrown off a little bit by the gas consumption at $5 a gallon for diesel.
$5 a gallon would be cheap.
And Lord knows how much it is once you get into California.
$900 a gallon. Jay Jr. says, "I can't join Facebook. I joined to search Marketplace and Facebook banned me."
Oh.
I think there might be more to that story, but I'm so sorry. Fred Hill says, "At Gramoot, it was the Jayco Light." Cool. Jimmy, making it work, says, "At the Den of Tools, Den of Tools. Have you tried any solar generators yet?
Yeah, I've got several videos of them. We're running off of one right now.
We are, indeed.
We are. It's funny because it's not the Generac, it's the Generark. Generark. It's a 1,000 watt solar generator box. For the budget, the low end budget stuff, it's the best budget box that I've seen. We have a big blue that's 2,000 watts. We have the Blue Eddy that's 2,250, and those are both fabulous boxes. But they're they're $2,000 or $2,500 each. Actually, I think the big blue is like they're doing a Kickstarter. It's like $1,500 or something until the Kickstarter's done. But I mean, I love these things. I did not honestly, when we got them, I thought it was more of a like, hey, you'll use it every once in a while when you go camping. You don't have any other power solutions. I find us using it for all sorts of stuff.
Wayne, I am going to royally butcher your last name, and then you're going to tell me how to do it the right way. Wayne Lutwiniak. Yeah, like I said, I butchered it. Don't lose your dinosaur. I don't know where my dinosaur is. What dinosaur are we talking about?
Is it one of L's? Elle collects the
Sinclair's.
the Sinclair dinos.
She loves them.
Every time we stop at a Sinclair, she tries to get like either a stuffed one or
She
a
also tries to
one.
climb on the dinosaur too.
And climb.
Yep. Insulin says, at the Den of Tools, I just submitted to join the Facebook group. One of the questions was in Spanish, though. Did you answer it correctly?
Did you change your language selections?
Well, he said only one of them was in Spanish.
Because I don't
so-
speak Spanish, so I'm not sure how that happened.
Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools, no red beer. A case of Bud Long Neck always works. Okay.
Never let me down.
Kurt in Reno says, at the Den of Tools.
Anyway, she missed
Yep.
she missed her cue again.
Yep. Kurt in Reno, at the Den of Tools, I have 2 Huskies, 46 9-drawer boxes. One for automotive tools, the other for home repairs and woodworking tools. Yep. Awesome. Gary says, at the Den of Tools, hello. Gary, northwest Wisconsin and runs Dakotas and northern Minnesota.
Yep. Don't
Sin,
you know?
Yeah. Sin says, ha 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 ha. That's right.
Yeah, but it's still pretty chilly up there.
Yes. But he said it looked like winter was gone, so don't be jinxing it. RJ is a hot tub stream? We don't have a hot tub. But if
we do.
We don't have a hot tub with us currently.
No, we don't. There's hot springs.
Okay.
The
We're
reception
being
might
rather
not be too
specific.
good.
Nick says, at the Den of Tools, my thoughts, pros over the last 96 hours. I mean, music starts. I need a sword. I should make a sword. Lightforge proceeds to make nails. Okay. Kent says, at Extra Mile Custom Creations, yep, very hard to flip the switch on and off. Okay. Mark says, update on the DeWalt 20-volt ratchets. I feel like as this night progresses, I'm like getting closer and closer to my phone, so I apologize.
So hold on. For our northern Minnesota, Wisconsin fans, I have to say,
You cannot play that.
I'm not playing it.
Okay. Not family friendly.
It's not family friendly, but it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
What is? I can't read what her name is.
Maisie Lynn, and that's Maisie, second word, Lynn.
Let me see if I can get it on there.
Do that.
You have to check her out. All I have to say is Wisconsin, was it Midwest Dirty Talk? It's hilarious.
He means with dirt people. This is a family
Yes,
channel.
Yes. It's all
Don't
about
be looking that
construction.
up, children.
You won't like him.
So Mark still wants an update on the DeWalt 20-volt ratchets. 20
They're out.
ratchets.
They're in the wild. I have not gotten my paws on one yet, but I've had lots of people send me information about them, that they're out there, they've bought them. I have not heard one negative thing about them yet. There was a rumor that there was going to be a modular one, and I think that's still in the vaporware kind of thing. But they look good.
This is going to be the last comment before top of the hour.
Or
Paul
halftime.
says, beer and Miss Beer. Obviously, I need a break already. Bear and Mrs. the Bear. I'm thinking of buying the new high output DeWalt mid-range power half-inch impact wrench. Should I wait for Christmas for a deal such as a free battery, etc.?
I think come Memorial Day, Father's Day, we'll see some good solid deals on that. So that's only, you're looking 3 weeks, 4 weeks on Memorial Day. So I would definitely hold off till then if you can. Of course, always remember, most of these places are they'll do price matching. So buy it now and then go in with your coupon, or not coupon, but with your receipt and be like, I want my money back. That is if you want to sit there and deal with customer service at Home Depot or wherever.
Right.
Which is not what I consider a good time.
But sometimes what you have to do. I was going to say, that's what I do. So, top of the hour.
Top of the hour. First off, I want to say thank you to all of our mods. That's everyone with the cobalt blue wrench behind their name. A lot of the mods, and if you are a mod, put a link right now to your channel, because a lot of our mods are creators in their own right, and we're really blessed to have. We're getting close on 200,000 subscribers. We have 100,000 over on Facebook. We've got 1,600 on Instagram, of course, 13 on TikTok, and all 13 of you, thank you. But these people are creators in their own right. Everyone starts small. You have to work up, and we like to support the community. So if you can, take a moment, go check out one of their channels, and give their video a thumbs up and a like. Leave a comment if you can. Who knows? Maybe you'll find some great content that's your new favorite channel, second favorite channel. And also want to say thank you to everyone who supports us with the super chats. You all are fantastic. It's always amazing, and it's always surprising when somebody supports us with a super chat. And you're all fantastic. Thank you so much. And it's hard for us. And we got one a few weeks back. Somebody donated $500, and I'm from the Midwest, and she was raised by somebody with the similar kind of values, and it's almost like you don't know what to say in a moment like that.
Except that we appreciate it.
It's not that we're not thankful. We don't appreciate it. We're just almost kind of embarrassed. And was that one of ours?
Yep.
All right.
It's a girl chat.
And thank you to all our members. That's everyone who's got the little bear behind their name. That's a YouTube membership program. Thank you for supporting us each and every month. You guys are all, and gals are all fantastic. Thank you so much. Speaking of gals, thank you also to my daughter, who saved this live stream because we came over here to set up and I'd forgotten the webcam.
Minor detail.
So she got on her bike and hoofed it over here for us. So thank you so much.
You.
Also, I'm going to say this. This is we had a conundrum about this. Early on in the channel, I got pestered a lot for people wanting me to put up GoFundMes and stuff like that, and always different causes and stuff like that. And there's really no way to verify whether they're legit and stuff like that. But also, there's so many. It's like, where do you draw the line? Which ones do you do? Which ones do you not do? And so at this point, we just basically haven't done them. We have not talked about them or put links up at least for them. And that's going to still be the policy. We're not doing that. But what I will say is that a longtime viewer was recently killed. Kahneman Studios. And he was walking his dog, and a car speeding by hit him. The dog was fine. Unfortunately, he was not. And there is a GoFundMe out there. If you are part of the tool community and you know who I'm talking about, there's other channels and stuff. People up there have links. I'm sure you can find it to the GoFundMe. I don't want to put a link down below because, again, it's not something we really do, because I get pestered weekly with people trying to say, hey, I've been a subscriber to you for 8 years, and I'm like, I've only been on here for 6 or 7. So anyway, it was a tough choice, and we thought about it a lot. So this is what we're doing here, is we're saying there, for those who are part of the community, what's going on, or who this person is. So anyway, that's it. I'm just kind of going in circles at this point. Anything else? Anybody I forgot? Thank you for our hosts.
Yes, thank you.
With the very lovely satellite internet. It's been fantastic. So thank you. All right, let's jump back into it.
Kevin. Okay.
Who's Kevin?
Kevin Korsak says, Accidental Tools, the new rigid hand vac is awesome. Extremely powerful.
That's good to hear.
Fred Hill says, Accidental Tools on Starlink. You can hear a solar event about 2 weeks ago brought down 20 Starlink satellites. Did you
Whoa,
hear?
really?
I had not heard that.
20 of them. That's yeesh.
Elon
Elon getting 4. He's got extras.
Nick says, Accidental Tools, Costco or Sam's Club? We are currently Costco.
Yeah.
But the weird thing is, there isn't a Costco anywhere near us in Montana. There is a Sam's Club, but it's like in Billings.
What are you talking about? There's a Costco in Bozeman.
Oh, yes,
you go
there is.
there all the time, crack monkey.
I'm tired. There is. There's Costco.
Oh, my-
There's not a Sam's Club.
What did she do with my wife?
I got my hair cut yesterday, and I'm not thinking straight.
Some of the IQ points
there is
drained
a yes, out the ear.
One of our friends asked her last night, shouldn't you have dyed it blonde?
Perhaps. So there is a Costco. I totally lied about that. There isn't a Sam's Club.
Rarely,
Well, there is,
rarely
but-
have we lived someplace where the Sam's Club, if there was one, was closer than the Costco. So it's Costco for us because, and I don't know if I could tell a difference, honestly.
He doesn't go shopping,
Not that much.
so he wouldn't notice the difference at all. Chris says, glad I was able to catch y'all on a live stream, $1.99 super chat. Thank
Yay.
you so much. Super appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll go into Walmart to look at the stuff, and I'll go into Home Depot and Lowe's and so on. But Costco, it's like you go. I'm going to sit here in the car, catch up
Listen
on
to an ebook. Or
listen to an ebook, and catch up on some responses.
Yep. Jimmy, making it work with a $2.38 super chat. Thank you so much. I think there were some super chats that I missed,
Ooh.
so I'm going through really quickly. Looking and I'm looking. Somebody said don't lose our dinosaur. Inslim says at the Den of Tolls, I was born in Florida.
Oh.
Cool. Sin said something to Nick. Dale Babbitt says, at the Den of Tools, I'm not on Facebook, so is the link for the Micro Center deal anyplace else?
I don't know.
Trevor,
I'll try to repost it to the community section this week.
Trevor says, at the Den of Tools, hello from Canton, Ohio.
You know, and the other thing is, I've been trying to take deals like that and put them on the Instagram. I sound like an 80-year-old man on the Instagrams.
On the internets.
You on the dope.
If you know, you know.
the web thingy.
Yeah.
Jeff says, at the Den of Tools, here in beautiful St. Augustine, is it St. Augustine, Florida? Augustine?
St. Augustine.
St. Augustine. HVAC is called life support.
Yep. Out here in the Southwest, it is too. It's not a luxury. You know, growing up in the Midwest, air conditioning was often considered a luxury and stuff. And in fact, when you met me, I had air conditioning in my car,
He loves this story.
and she was like, "You've got AC. This is awesome." And Berkeley,
We don't have AC in Berkeley.
you don't
Not a thing.
need air conditioning in the Bay Area.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
Vallejo.
Is Vallejo really the Bay Area?
I'm just saying. Just saying for a friend. Charles says, blue cheese for me.
Yep. See.
Kent says, Extra Mile Custom Creations at the Dump's Tools. I will do a quick review of them both side by side this week. We'll post a video on my channel showing the Ryobi and the Craftsman. Awesome!
Send me a link. I'll put it up on the community page. Let's see if we can drive some traffic your way.
Insulum says, at the Dump's Tools, speaking of RV nightmares, have you watched the Steve, I never say his last name, Leto?
Steve Lato.
Channel about RVs?
He hates RVs.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Speaking of channels, though, that just made me think. We have met some really great people and families here in the RV park, and there are lots of families. Some are just here for a little bit, some are full-timers. One of the families that we met was the Ball family, and they have their own YouTube channel.
Yep.
I think if you were looking to find them, I think it is the Ball Family 0. Anyways, they're super awesome. They do lots of stuff. Go check them out. And they have super awesome kids. I know that because my super awesome kids hung out with their super awesome kids.
And they were all super awesome together.
They were the super awesome kids. I just said in something. Carson's Tool Channel. Hello!
Hey.
At the Den of Tools, I will be moving to South Carolina soon. Holy guacamole. Wow.
From where?
I don't know where Carson's Tool Channel is from.
I like South Carolina, so.
Mark says, update on DeWalt 20-volt ratchets. Didn't we talk about that?
We did.
Okay. Charles says, Florida since 1993, and I am 74 now.
Wow.
Somebody just did a super chat, and it's all the way at the bottom. I can't see it.
Right there.
It's Chris. He says, I have to run 0400 workday in the morning. I'm
Oh
so
my gosh.
sorry. Friendly reminder to chomp the like button and do all the YouTube things. Thank
Thank
you so
you,
much.
sir.
Have a super great night. And, oh yes, you work very early.
Very early.
Be safe and have a great night. I'm going to go back to where I was before I got lost. Okay. You could...
I have not been getting up as early as I used to.
Yeah.
Namely to the fact that we got a really nice mattress.
Yep.
Who was
and
it?
then-
It was, I was going to say Berkeley. It's not Berkeley.
Brooklyn.
It's Brooklyn. Brooklyn Bedding sent us a mattress. It is...
Brookline.
No, I think it's Brooklyn.
Okay.
I always thought that there was like... That didn't matter how good a mattress you got for your RV. There was varying degrees of terrible mattresses. This thing is... It's this thick, and it's like several different layers of memory foam with like a cool gel foam on top of it. And I've been sleeping awesome.
Homily 665 with the Den of Tools says, I just bought into the Ryobi 40 volt line with a blower and attachment ready string trimmer. Awesome. Hope your house is doing well. Levick says, at the Den of Tools, average American is paying $5,000 a year more due to inflation, and the number 46 and his insane policies.
46,
Facts.
yeah.
Oh yes, I got it. All facts.
I would be surprised if it was only 5,000. And I'll tell you what. But this isn't politics. This is economics. And, you know, one of the big things it affects is full-timers in the RV world because, you know, your price of gas of traveling just doubled. You got to run a generator, that price just doubled. It's insane.
Yep.
And it's pushing you away, of course, pushing you away from the coasts. Because of the gas prices, you know, nobody can go to California at this price. Somebody in California sent me a picture of gas prices over $8.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
I'm spending $30 a day to run that
30 bucks a day. Yeah.
To run the generator. I didn't.
He's running the Harbor Freight 3500, the new one with the CO2 detect, with 2 AC units. We'll run both of them. Just run.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
15,000 BTU, right? Yeah.
Tab Ranch says tater tots, crinkle fries, or crisp cut fries.
Yes. Mixed together, a little bacon, a little cheese.
Okay, what'd you say?
Steak fries.
Okay,
You-
she likes
I knew
steak
she likes
fries.
steak fries. I
What do
don't
you
like
like?
steak fries.
What
String
kind of fries?
He likes crispy.
Teeny crispy.
Yeah.
Like shoestring?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you remember the old Johnny Rockets? They had these super long shoestring fries. I used to love those. Then they changed them. They're not bad.
The ones that in and out there.
You do.
In-N-Out's good.
I think if I had to pick between the three they just said, tater tots. Only because I almost never have them, so it just seems exotic. Obviously, my children have gotten older because I haven't had tater tots in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know someone's going to tell me I'm an adult and I can choose to eat them if I want. Charles says, I have lots of bacon that I stocked up when prices were lower, and yes, all cheese is mold. Okay, Charles, just send me your address. I'll be over for some bacon. Sounds delicious. Sin said steak fries. Sin, you are amazing.
Yeah.
And Ed Schmidt 123 says, actually, I may have just missaid your last name. Den of Tools has an essential part of my effort to stay up to date on tool brands and what's possible in today's tech. I didn't have a family or friends to help. It means more than you know.
Oh, thank
Ed,
you.
we are super
glad
glad.
we could help.
Insulem says, at Carson's Tool Channel, I was born in Florida, but my parents and I have moved to Michigan when I was a baby, so I have no memory of living there.
Speaking of born and moving, I got to tell the story real quick. So,
I have no idea what he's about to say.
Elon Musk.
Oh, yes.
Totally know what he's going to say.
Yes, I do know what he's going to say, and you're welcome.
What?
Because I'm the one that should be to you.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, Elon Musk, I thought he was born in South Africa. Apparently he's not. He wasn't. He was born.
I think he was.
Was he?
His mom wasn't.
His mom, okay. And his dad, because they moved to South Africa so he could find more places to fly to.
That was his grandfather.
Oh, it was his grandfather.
Yes.
So okay, I'll get there. We'll get there. It's a windy
There's a story.
curve, but we'll get there.
Just grab some popcorn.
Anyway, the point is, the guy moves to South Africa because he's not a professional pilot. He's an amateur pilot, flies around doing stuff, and so he's the first person who flew from South Africa solo to Australia. And every time he stopped, they didn't always have the same kind of gas. They'd have different degrees of gas or petrol, and then sometimes they didn't have any gas and they just had diesel. And he would have to rebuild the engine to accept the kind of gas that they had or diesel they had every place he landed.
Just say it again.
What?
Rebuild the engine.
Every time he landed.
Be like, hello, I'm glad to be on the ground. What kind of fuel?
What do we got? I
Yeah.
got my wrench. We're going to rebuild it. Let's do this. I cannot even imagine something like that. And speaking of flying, if you follow Trent Palmer's YouTube channel, if you've seen it at all, he flies a Kit Fox, bush pilot kind of style stuff. Love doing it. Love watching his channel. Just beautiful stuff. Seems like a great guy. I've never met him personally. Just seems like a great guy. Great cinematography and stuff. He's in, I don't know if it's like up north of Reno, southern Idaho. I think kind of in that area. Anyway, he got grounded by the FAA only for 2 months. But go watch the video because I'm sorry, but it's a clear case of the government just being the government. They think they got something, then it comes out they totally have nothing, and they just run with it anyway. They don't care what the facts are. They're going to be bureaucrats and try to expand their domain and do what they want to do. Anyway, I'm a little peeved about it.
So, honey, I didn't know until just now when I read this comment that I'm going to be busy in September. So you're going to be with the kids. I'm going to go on a trip.
Again.
The Infernal Craftsman says, at the Den of Tools, the plan is to go back to Greece this September. I will have
Ooh.
lots of fresh cheese made on the island for you and send pics. And yes, we can bring cheese back with us. You know, I should just go with you.
Why don't I get to
and
go to Greece? I want to go to
Because you need
Greece.
to be with the children so that I can go eat my way through Greece and have
The
cheese.
kids can come too.
Okay. I would like pictures of halloumi. That is like my favorite cheese.
We'll get those inflatable. You know, they make them for the RVs to seal the bottom of it in. Against like cold and stuff. I bet we could just float the RV on it, put up a sail, and we'll sail to Greece.
Sailing, take me away. Okay.
I already sang once this week on the channel. People are already offended.
Okay, well, I'm super excited for you, and I'm jealous about your cheese Greece trip. And that is Miss Penny. I don't know if you heard her or not. She's super
Hi.
cute. She is adorable.
I don't typically like small dogs. I'm going to kidnap this dog.
Yeah. I think you just admitted that you're going to steal their dog.
Oh, I've admitted it before.
Okay. Pierre says, at the Den of Tools, when is the best place to get a Sidewinder / laser? Where did your comment go? What just happened? Get a Sidewinder / laser cut key, like a Honda key. Didn't we go through this like isn't Ace, can Ace do it?
I don't know I don't think Ace can do those kind of keys. I think you got to go to the dealership.
Sorry.
I can't remember the last time I had one of those keys, though. You know what he's talking about? The kind where the cut's down the side, and it's like it winds around and
What are we talking about?
getting
Keys.
keys made. And there's a type of key where it's etched down the side rather than on top.
I just,
don't know of anybody that cuts those.
yeah.
I've never
that's what we
seen
were
one.
trying. I will,
What?
dealership.
Yeah, that's what I
Um,
said.
Fred Hill at the Den of Tools. If you want to watch something funny on YouTube, watch Sheriff Judd of Polk County. What I've heard the RV dealers are saying, the new RVs are the worst they've seen in 30 years. Yeah.
Yep, I've heard that too.
Yeah. Earl. And how do you say your last name? Is it Ledoux? Ledous. Sounds French. Frenchy. How do I say that? Hello
Sounds
from
Frenchy.
Connecticut. No, I said called you Frenchy.
Oh,
Charles Peck. Sheriff Judd is great. Grady Judd. Okay. Mark says, question, update. Okay. Mark, we've answered this question about the DeWalt 20-volt ratchets, I think,
yeah.
twice.
I've gotten a lot of feedback. Everyone said that they're great. Haven't gotten my hands on them myself though, so that's all I can really say.
Kent at Extra Mile Custom Creation says, at the Den of Tools, don't tell Shaka
Don't tell
that I
me.
switched from Ryobi to Craftsman.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Here's the question.
Where is Shaka?
Where is Shaka?
Shaka, are you under the weather?
Is that French? Where is Shaka? Where is
No.
Shaka?
No.
No?
No. Fred Hill at the Den of Tools used my Bauer leaf blower. First time using it. It worked great. Awesome. Javon says, making a homemade blueberry milkshake to enjoy while watching the Bears. Perfect Sunday night. That sounds amazing.
That sounds like all you.
I don't have a homemade blueberry milkshake. Sin said something to Kent. Charles is... It's Family Channel. I'm not going to read that, Charles, but take what you will.
I'm intrigued now.
William says, hi, Big Bear and Mama Bear. Thank you for
Hey.
Deals of the Week. Always look forward to it when I get home Monday from work at the Den of Tools. Thank you so much, William. I saw you flying around. You look like you're having a good time, Al.
Yeah. Have you seen Griffin?
No?
Okay, well, I've tried to call him. He won't answer.
Okay, he was at his friend's. Ooh.
Which friends?
Can't talk about it right now.
Okay.
Halen Wolf says, at the Den of Tools, well, should have a video of my new monitor. I just got 49-inch curved ultra-wide screen Samsung. Awesome. Den of Tools, that's us.
Yep.
Halen Wolf. So, when are you going to start live streaming? Not live streaming. Yes,
Just the
live
front
streaming
row.
again.
Oh, yeah.
Anywhoza, which is where he said he was before.
Yeah.
Robert said, first time watching live show, love it. Can't wait till tomorrow's video on Deals of the Week. Have a
Deals
good
of the
night.
week.
Yes. Thank you so much. Wayne says, Diablo are good blades. Yes, they are. They're kind of pricey, but they're good.
I didn't think it was that bad for the jigsaw set.
Steve, at the Den of Tools, I'm building a DIY camper / happy homeless. Love your channel.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome. That sounds really cool.
Is that your channel, Happy Homeless?
Let us know, Steve. Oscar says, at the Den of Tools, love and support. I cannot
Support?
Support. I don't know what that is. Love and support from Florida to the Bear Fam. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I'm losing my voice. I think that's what's happening. Probably because you make me yell at you.
Do you know where you had it last?
My other pants. I don't know. Frank
Oh
says,
my gosh. I was thinking about you. I tried to put your Eleanor's pants on today.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Eleanor steals my clothes all the time. So I found these pants and I'm like, great, I found my pants. They were not my pants. I put them on. They did not fit. Princess Bear's pants do not fit Mama Bear's butt. Nope.
It was cute though, watching her. Oh.
Yeah. Mom's badonkadunk does not fit in there. At the Den of Tools, with the prices of new cabinets, I think I may recondition my hand-me-downs from Dad. That sounds like a great
Yeah,
idea.
that sounds like a fantastic idea.
I have to say that is really kind of a lost art. I think and I'm not speaking for all of them, but a lot of the younger generation, they're just like, I'll just get a new one.
Disposable lifestyle.
Yeah. And sometimes that's true. But the reality is, if you take a little bit of time and effort and a little bit of money, you can usually make it work. And the way the gas prices are, everyone's going to need to be
Yeah.
making things work. Chris says, first on race day. Okay. Randy's retired and hired a local brown bear to speak on your behalf. Okay. Alrighty. Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools, can you believe a badger can bring down a brown bear up in Alaska? I didn't believe it until I saw it on Life Below Zero.
I have heard stories about stuff like badgers are angry little
I was going
creatures.
to say, they are little angry little such and suches.
I saw a video. There was some guy. They're driving around in their pickup. He looks out in this field and he sees a badger and he decides that he's going to catch it. And he runs out there with a blanket, throws it over it, and pulls the thing up. I'm like, do you realize how close to basically needing full facial reconstructive surgery you came? Oh my gosh.
They just need hugs and snuggles like everyone else.
Then they won't be so angry.
Those are the same people that come to Montana and try to pet the
The
buffaloes.
the bisons, yeah.
Or the elk and their babies. Jeff says, at the Den of Tools, thanks for all the insights and heads up you give on a daily basis. Jeff Frazier. You're so
That's
welcome.
what we do. Thank you.
Inslim's talking to somebody else. Homily says, at the Den of Tools, the fix it again Tony is a joke from the King of the Hill. Ah, that was from a while ago.
I haven't watched that in forever.
Inslim's talking to somebody else. Cameron says, started in a lawn business. Cool. Green Guy says, at the Den of Tools, any news on S&K Tools? What is a good American-made tool when I am ready to invest? Depends on what you're going to be doing
Yeah,
with
I
it.
mean, like Malco Eco Grips. If you're looking for locking pliers, I'm a big fan of Wright. If you're looking to pay the same level you're paying with SK, I recommend going with Wright for a lot of stuff. As far as wrenches that I've tested, I've not found any that were as strong or as solidly built. They may not be as pretty, but they just work. That's all. The no nonsense kind of stuff. As far as sockets and stuff like that, that one's harder to do. Proto maybe. Who else? I'm trying to think here has good made in the USA sockets at a reasonable price. I'm blanking for some reason. I need to do a video on that. Come up with solutions for everything to get at a reasonable price. Maybe we'll try to get a video out on that this week.
Greg says, at the Den of Tools in Nebraska, Dorothy Lynch is the best. Do you know what they're talking about? I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Mike Adams says, at the Den of Tools, sorry I'm late, but I made it.
Hey!
Congratulations. Wes says, at the Den of Tools, picked up the 44-inch Harbor Freight box for my job at a machine shop. It's super sturdy, and the 2-gallon Fortress compressor for my garage. Added to my old 8-gallon tank to do it for additional buffer.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
Nice setup.
Gary says, hello, Bear.
Hey!
Kevin Korsek says, at the Den of Tools, I sent a pic of Shadow in the Frisbee competition to Jeff's email. Awesome! Thank you so much. Hey! Kelly Nelson's talking to Mike Adams. Wings and pizza at the Den of Tools. I agree, blue cheese. However, growing up, only dressing the parents bought were Italian and French. I have to
hate
take
French.
a phone call.
Hold on, let's see if I can get a picture of Shadow here. Oh! There's a good hound. Look at that. Alright, hold on. It's gonna be a second while I catch up here.
Okay. Sorry. I
You
got a
back?
butt dial from a little person.
Oh.
Just making sure everybody's good. They're fine. Enoch says, what is the best tool chest to use?
Wait. I think we just lost.
Amazingness.
Son of a shoe. I think we just lost video.
Well, I can hear us.
Yeah, there's going to be a buffer of video.
So, should
Yeah.
I continue talking?
Yeah, keep talking.
Okay. So Enoch says, what is the best tool chest to use as a nightstand? The one that works for you. I don't know. I mean, it depends. Like, how tall is your bed? What's your price range? What kind of tools do you need to put in it? All that stuff. Frank says, that's the end of tools. DeBear acts like he never gets lost while reading comments. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. Rosedalian Hillbilly. That's the end of tools. Howdy from Indiana.
Howdy.
Hello. Wings and Peaks. Blah, 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 blah.
There we go. We're back.
Wings and pizza. Well, I've been here the whole time.
Don't bump the cable again.
Stop touching things. You're not the boss of me.
It was me.
I know. Wings and Pizza. Is Icon discontinuing their smallest box? Been in 2 Harbor Freights recently, and they both were trying to get rid of the blue display models.
Really?
I don't know.
They might just not have room for it. They might be going. I don't know. I don't know how well that box is selling. I know the 56 and 72 have been selling pretty decently, but I haven't seen a lot of people buying that one.
We must really be behind, because Chris said, good evening all, and Chris left earlier because he had to get up at 05.
Behind, huh? Are you?
You know what? You can kiss my grits, okay? Insulum says, at Den of Tools, I've seen other Oh, that is a cute doggins. Good job winning the Frisbee competition. Insulum did not say that. At the Den of Tools, I have seen other channels talking about building industrial control panels. That's part of how I learned myself.
Oh, that's cool.
But we still want to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Enoch says, what is the best? I just read that. Jeff Teeter says $6.29 for diesel here in California. Ooh. I had a friend send me a picture and it was like $9.99 for diesel. So, yeah, I'm kind of not even thinking about going to California. Gary says, your thoughts on Bauer Tools?
Honestly, I was surprised. When they first launched the Bauer tool line, I was not expecting much out of them. And I was really looking forward to the Hercules stuff. And unfortunately, the Hercules line stalled because the Bauer took off and they put all their efforts into the Bauer stuff. I actually have most of the Bauer line, probably about 70 to 80% of the Bauer cordless stuff. And some of the corded as well. And that's what we use at our house in Montana. You know, and we're always fixing. It's a 140-year-old house that we're trying to restore. So there's always a project going on. And it's, I was really surprised at how well they work, how good they feel. You know, I'm a big fan of like compact tools. I like having the nimbleness of the smaller tools. And they're not the smallest that are out there, but they're almost also not the biggest. Like, I like Cobalt tools, but I often feel the Cobalt stuff is really bulky. So I was, for the average homeowner, I think they're fantastic. And I get told and I'll say that all the time. I'm like, these are homeowner grade tools, and for homeowner they're great. And then I'll have people who chime in, hey, I'm a pro and I do installation tech, or I'm a professional handyman, or even I work on this other job and I use them all the time at my job. So there's that.
Yeah. Owen's Jeep Stuff with a $5 super chat said,
Hey.
missed message from Kevin B, which is the one that I didn't see before. It says, my comment was Direct Tool Outlet has the 10-inch Ryobi miter for $65 right now.
Oh, wow. That's a great deal.
Thank you.
Now, that's going to be the regular miter, not the sliding miter, but it's still a good deal if there is a Direct Tools near you. Also, I mean, I don't know how much shipping is, $5 shipping or something on that.
So Owen's Jeep Stuff, thank you so much for reposting that message. You are a rock star. And Kevin, I really truly was not trying to miss your message, honey. So thank you for...
Don't trust her.
We're married. Can you tell? To each other, even.
It's even.
Now I've lost myself. That's because I'm doing two people's jobs tonight. I know
What does that mean?
Sin. Well, because I'm reading the super chats and I'm reading the regular.
Oh,
Sin was
okay.
telling me in Cali. I couldn't get that to go in. Sorry, Rick. I saw it was down. Sin wanted us to know that it is $6 for regular unleaded gas in California.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Reason not to live in California.
Rick said good reason not to live in California. But, you know, some of you have to. Fix it all. Paul says, Facebook and Twitter both banned me. They won't tell me what I posted, only that I violated terms.
I got banned on Twitter and just recently got reinstated for some odd reason.
So maybe chitty chat with them. And
But let me show you this. This is online right now, the icon stuff, and that says currently unavailable, and it's only showing those two colors. Come on. It worked there a second ago. It was showing it. Anyway, it says currently unavailable. So that smaller icon box may be going away.
Mike Adams, at the Den of Tools, what's your take on the Hercules cordless angle grinder?
It's a decent angle grinder. It's and if you're in the Hercules battery platform, I think it's definitely something you should pick up. But I wouldn't go to that platform for that specifically.
Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools, what is gas/diesel prices in Vegas? Here in Colorado, gas is over $4 a gallon and diesel is over $5 a gallon.
What was diesel? $5.20, $5.25?
Just I've seen Henderson is $4.99,
Yeah, but that's over in Henderson.
but here it's like $5.15.
Yeah, $5.15, $5.25 here in Boulder City, $4.99 in Henderson, Vegas. I think if you want to drive northeast Vegas over near the air base, I think I heard it was like $4.80. So
Charles Peck says, I like Bauer tools myself. Owens Jeep Stuff says $3.99 a gallon for regular unleaded here. Where are you again?
send us some.
Yes, mail it.
Forget the super chats. Send gas.
Send gas.
Send diesel. Diesel.
I was going to say,
gas.
not the other. Frank says something to somebody else. Charles Peck, $3.89 in Florida. I'm assuming you guys are talking about regular. Enoch, I already talked about that. Wings and pizzas, talking to Gary. Jimmy, making it work. At the Den of Tools. Cool. I'll look for those videos too, but appreciate the quick info. Thanks. You are so welcome. And Slim says, at the Den of Tools, the Spanish question was "Comprende?" which Google Translate means understands. There is no question mark before the question, though. I answered, "Sí." Good job.
How to do it.
Good job. Next week, it'll be Russian. Maybe French. We don't know. Grinding Guys says, Ari Bauer, I was trying to take the bell housing off my transmission the other day, and the Bauer wired impact wrench drill couldn't do it. First time, it's let me down.
No, that's too bad.
Now I need a pneumatic. Sad.
Or a higher power cordless.
I'm guessing, Enoch Chen, that you are new. You have asked the same question like 4 times. I just think it's because we were behind and you thought I wasn't going to get to it. It was a question about the best tool chest to use as a nightstand. Insulin says, if you make enough nails at a forge, it'll level up your smithing skill and you can get the right perks to make and upgrade any sword you want. Alrighty. Jay Jr. says, at the Den of Tools, $4.26 a gallon for 87 octane here in northern Delaware. Another day closer to moving out of here. Wow.
Yeah.
Wayne says, hot springs are better than hot tubs. Don't put your
Oh, my
head
gosh.
underwater or the amoebas will eat your brain.
Yeah. So here's the thing that I have an issue with. There's a
Insert rant. Oh, sorry. That's what's happening.
There's a hot springs that's over near the north end of.
Don't tell them.
I'm not telling them exactly where it is. Near north end of. Everyone knows now. Anyway, north end of Yellowstone, right as you're going into Montana. and it was always for years and years. It was a locals kind of secret thing. This really hot, literally boiling river comes up out of the ground, travels about 100 yards or so, and then dumps into a ice cold river. And where the two meet, people have dug out basically, natural hot tubs. And it's a fantastic time to sit there. And if you adjust the rocks around, you can deflect or bring in more hot water so you can adjust the temperature how you like it and everything. It's a great place to sit out and enjoy the scenery and whatnot. And they closed them down. The park came in. Now the park 4 years ago built an additional parking lots and put a toilet there. So everyone now knows about them. Or because there's no sign saying, hey, this is where you want to go see this. But it's like, well, here's a pullout with clearly a trail going up. There's clearly something that way. Anyway, when COVID hit, they shut it down due to, an abundance of caution. And now they're saying they're not going to open it up because of the human impact on the area. And I'm like, you guys advertised it, you put it on the website, you added in parking, got everybody and their brother go to it just so you could shut it down so now nobody can use it. Thanks a lot. Great going, Park Service.
Yeah. And rant, he's climbing off of his soapbox now.
Well, I can talk about the Park Service here.
Nope. Just calm down. Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools in Montana, can you see the northern lights?
Yep.
Not from here in Nevada, you can't.
Sometimes you can, and recently there was a big thing where it dipped way down, and almost all of Montana could see it, and we were here. We were both very bummed.
Tunes21 says, I love my Ford Ranch, King Ranch.
That's what this is, a King Ranch. I like they're nice.
I don't know how to say your username. Curd. $3.97 a gallon here in Wisconsin for 87 octane. I feel like my eyeballs are getting worse. My eyeballs are
Do you need
tired.
to borrow my glasses?
No. I'm blind in a different way. Your glasses don't help me. Owens Jeep Stuff's talking to Mike Adams about diesel. Mater's Workshop posted his channel, so if you have not checked him out, go check him out. Nick Hoffman also did, so go check him out. Owens Jeep Stuff says, one day I'll start uploading videos again. Owens Jeep Stuff do.
Oh, yeah.
We are missing you.
Excuse me, you got good content. You got to keep uploading, man. That's good stuff.
If you have not checked out his channel, go check it out. There's stuff there. Apparently I need sunglasses at night. Charles Peck says, night. Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools, next big number for a gold shield is 1 million. Okay. The Den of Tools.
Oh, I think he means for the channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Before I get a plaque, I got to get up to 1 million. Oh.
Wow. Tell your friends. Frank says, at the Den of Tools, bummer, bedtime, have a great week. Tomorrow is Hot Deals Monday.
You just think if every subscriber we have now
Told a friend.
told 5 friends, we'd be there almost instantly.
Okay, that's your homework. Next
your homework.
week, tell 5 friends. You can tell 6 or 27.
Yeah.
But
You
at
gotta
least
have,
5.
you got some cautionary,
You don't even have to be good at math.
Version.
You have 5 fingers on each hand. So you just have that many friends. You just tell them.
Don't tell them. Just grab their phone and subscribe.
That's great.
They won't know what's going on when they suddenly
They're
get
like, there is a bear talking to me.
a feed
on
full of
my
an anime.
phone?
Why is this bear keep showing up in my feed?
Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. Can I just see your phone for a minute?
Just a minute.
Just a minute. Nicholas says, you guys are on a roll tonight. My wife made me say that. Well, Nicholas's wife, thank you. And
More
thank
of a-
you for joining us. And Nicholas's wife, you should tell 5 friends too. Or not tell them, just take their phones and add them on there.
I think we should do that like a video going around like through Vegas and be like, hey, my phone's dead. Can I borrow your phone for a second?
Well, I'm just realizing
And
the
subscribe
amount of people that I am like a magnet when I go out. Crazy people come and tell me their life story. So, why are you making that face? at
I'm
me?
listening.
I'm just saying, like, I meet a lot of people, and the ones that aren't crazy, I can subscribe to their
Yeah.
channel.
A million. Can you imagine a million subscribers? That's ridiculous.
I can't even imagine a million grains of rice.
I can't believe we are at 200,000 almost.
I know. That is bananas. Anyways,
That's right,
Nicholas's
Andy.
wife, thank you for joining us, and I appreciate your support. Is the feed blurry, or am I losing my mind?
I'm just blurry.
Oh my gosh, my eyeballs are like, we're giving up the ghost. Owen Sheep Stuff says, I have a forge. Time to make some nails. Didn't we already say that?
Yep.
At the Den of Tools. Well, good night. Shine on. That's what Fred.
Good night.
Good night. Kevin B, I see you and your smiling face. I think that my phone did something crazy.
What did you do?
I
Woman.
got lost, okay? Lost in the world. I got excited about the 5 new friends I'm going to put our channel
I'm
on.
just gonna say she gives me hell every week. I've been doing this for years now. Now the shoe's on the other foot. It's a cute foot, much cuter than
Wait, we're
mine.
supposed to be wearing shoes?
I'm like, if you're out here in socks, like the kids walk out in socks, where it's dirt and gravel everywhere, and I'm like, what the hell? You lost your mind?
Yep.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
Nicholas's wife, thank you again. Halen Wolf says, just look for Halen Wolf. I got multiple channels. Awesome.
And now they're getting an echo again.
You did that.
I don't know what's going echo on. I haven't touched anything.
Nick Hoffman says, at the Den of Tools, I must go now. I must now go and sleep. The gym is calling. I think that's awesome.
Hold on. Not echoing. He says we're not echoing over there. Echo gone. Dwayne says he's got an echo. Echo. It's got to be YouTube that's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the Den of Tools. Somebody said you just fixed it. Thank you. Fred Hill
I totally
says-
meant to do that.
He's a genius, obviously. At the Den of Tools. So you stayed at a Holiday Inn Express? That's right.
I like Holiday Inn Express.
Kent, Extra Mile Custom Creations at Mater's Workshop. Just subscribed. Awesome. Tunes21 says, can you show us your campsite? Not tonight.
No, because we're not at our campsite.
Yeah. Halen Wolf's talking to Jeff. Everybody's talking to everybody. Halen Wolf says, something inch wide monitor. So it's going to be a year till I upgrade. Oh, I think you said 49 inches or something.
I will say this: there's a great deal on a TCL I think it's a 50 or 55 inch.
I haven't bought it yet.
What?
Nothing?
That's what's in our living room.
I mean, anyways.
Oh my gosh.
Just carry on. Don't listen to me.
Anyway, it's over at Walmart. It's got the Roku thing built into it. We got a 50-inch one or 55-inch one for the main living room, and we got, I think it's like a 32-inch or something for the bedroom. And I really enjoy it. In fact, and you don't even need like the Google Cast thing. I can just, right from my phone, I can cast stuff to it. But I really enjoy it. It's nice. For the money, it's a great television.
We're behind.
Anyway, it's like $250.
Gary says, your thoughts on Bauer Tools from Myrtle Beach?
We just
I
talked
think-
about that.
Okay.
They're fantastic. They're great for the homeowner, casual pro.
My workshop at the Den of Tools. Howdy from Inland Empire, Southern California.
Howdy! Oh, Inland Empire, man.
Yep.
I spent plenty of time around there.
Jordan Miller says, I've been on Starlink waitlist for 14 months.
Oh,
So sorry. Mater's Workshop at the Den of Tools, $7.99 a gallon for diesel.
Oh.
Gosh.
oh.
Curd says, RVing is a choice that very few are able to actually afford in the first place.
Yep.
My workshop says, in Inland Empire. Oh, I think I just read that. Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools, bacon is here, almost $8 a package. Fred Hill, when you say a package, are we talking 12 ounces or are we talking 16? Because that's the other thing. A lot of times. Aw.
Whoa.
Thank you. I don't know if that's helping, but
I don't
maybe.
know. I'm afraid to touch my computer.
Oh my gosh.
I should have brought my work lights.
We should have. We have an amazing friend that's holding a light up. What if you put it down? See if that. See, that's not.
You can put it on top of the grill.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh,
That's okay.
It's a
Who
little
needs
weird.
eyeballs? That's pretty. That works. Ta-da! Look,
I feel
don't
like I'm
look
on
like
stage.
a zombie.
yeah, you
you're
do.
gonna ha-
You're completely washed out.
Nobody
I
likes you.
love you.
Nobody's talking to you. So Fred Hill, I am curious, is $8 a package for 12 ounces or 16 ounces? Woody Turner says, hello all, y'all from Jacksonville, Alabama.
Howdy. Alabama in the house.
Kurt
30
says,
miles from Post Bluff, where I'm from.
cool. That was when we were having buffering. Kent says, extra mile custom creations. Shaka would love me tonight. Mater's Workshop at the Den of Tools. A locksmith should be able to cut the key. I ordered a couple of key fobs for my 2017 Ram and he was able to program them. That's cool. At the Den of Tools, you're saying her pants are too big on you? No, I was wearing Eleanor's pants.
Wait, do you have the keys? The truck keys?
No, they're over there.
Oh, never mind. Do you see my keys right there? Can you hand them to me real quick?
Tell him no.
Because I'm like, how do you need to have a key cut on the ramp? Thanks. And then I forgot it's
Yeah.
got the little secret key in it.
It does. Matthew at the Den of Tools. Ford forever on rescue duty. Okay, we're still talking.
No, mine's the standard kind of. But mine's a
But
2014.
the Jeep needed one like that.
Yeah. Because she flushed it down the toilet at the Sinclair.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank
Did I say that out loud?
You know what? I would just like you guys all to know that I did find the spare key about 6 weeks after we sold it. So I had it somewhere.
If the bear comes up missing, you know who did it.
You're saying hog farms.
And
That's
I
all
probably
I'm saying.
and I probably
Hog
deserved it.
Farms. That sounds like a griffin.
I was like, what is that noise behind me?
Did you hurt yourself?
Yes.
How bad is it?
You
You bleeding?
scraped. Yep.
Are you
Awesome.
bleeding?
Yep.
Do we need to cauterize it?
Oh, you are.
Come over here so I can see it.
Is that blood or is that a bandage with blood?
Hold on.
Bandage with blood.
Hold on. Oh, that's not too bad.
Not as bad as my
That
other
could be
one.
worse.
Yeah. So this
Hey.
is my
Hey.
friend Connor.
Hey.
Hey,
Hi everybody. I hurt myself again.
are you good?
Huh?
Need stitches?
No. Hi everybody. I got hurt again.
Yep.
Did you bounce?
What? Yes. I don't know.
It's okay, buddy.
know.
It's okay.
No.
We are almost done, buddy, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Was it
Um,
slow?
Huh?
And
No.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
The thing that I really need to know.
Is the scooter okay?
Is the
Yes.
scooter okay?
Yes, the scooter is fine.
I knew it. I knew
I'm
it.
just come here. Come here. I'm just
The scooter's fine.
good job.
I knew it. He's like the real thing. I
not
need to
so
know.
loud. Not so loud. That's funny.
This is real life, people. Cameron says, at the Den of Tools, I was trying to say thank you because with your advice, I scored a good deal at Home Depot on a weed eater and leaf blower to help my oldest son get started in lawn care. Oh,
That's awesome.
Super
Congratulations.
cool. Yes, you may. James says, at the Den of Tools, I wish Hart would put out a power station with a hookup 4 or more of their batteries. No, they have one for a single battery.
That would be cool. I would like that too. And
Excuse me.
you know that one company I saw, Mill, what was it? Sun Millie. I did a quick little video on that where you could take 2 DeWalt. They have one that takes 2 DeWalts, 2 M18, or 2 Black & Deckers. If they could do a 4 battery version, and then get the DeWalt one, do a 4 battery version. It was on a pure sine wave rather than a modified sine wave. I wonder if you could use battery adapters with that. So then, that would be a pretty neat setup. Anyway, just thinking out loud.
So that's real life. Children really are
Yeah.
checking in and cutting up their legs. Tom says, I used to help make SK tools. I'm very
Really?
interested in what Tecton is doing. I'm thinking that I want to try them.
Tecton's fantastic. I really like the Tecton stuff. Now, full disclosure, they've sent me stuff, but it was the community. I didn't even know about Tecton. It was the community who reached out to me and said, "Hey, you got to reach out to this company, find out more about them, talk to them," and we did. And I got to tell you, everything I've learned from them is fantastic. They've got fantastic customer service. They have great tools. About 70% are made in Taiwan. 20% are made in the USA. They still have a few tools that are made in China, but they're moving away from that. They're getting more and more made in USA tools. It's a family-run company up in Michigan, and it's great stuff. I just wish you could find it in more brick and mortars.
Hayden Wolf said he is going to be doing live stream soon. He's just finishing his streaming area. Totally get it.
Yep.
Bob says, like it when you wear your bare face better. Are you talking about me? I am wearing, my face is bare tonight. That's right. Owen's Jeep Stuff said, refresh. I think that we had an issue and then we fixed it, but I don't know. Rev Smith, hey, now it's Tool Radio. Ha 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 ha. Kevin B was thanking Owen's Jeep Stuff again. Wayne says, at the Den of Tools, I love my Bauer tools.
Yep.
Scrape and Base says, is the Harbor Freight 25% off still going on?
I think it ends tonight. They might extend it, but I don't know.
Inslam said, someone says Jeep.
Jeep? Jeep?
Speaking of Jeep, I haven't seen Princess Jamie.
Boy, she's been all over Instagram.
Yeah.
Well,
she's been
I
doing a
don't
lot
believe
of stuff.
she's in the country.
Okay, that
So.
might be true. Owen's Jeep Stuff's talking to Kevin. Owen's Jeep Stuff says Northeast North Carolina. I think that's where he lives.
Okay.
Joseph says $3.59 in Georgia. I'm assuming you're talking about gas and not diesel.
Best crab cakes I ever had was in Northeast North Carolina. Was headed over to, what's the naval base over there? We're headed down there, middle of nowhere, stopped at this gas station that was like this old house, and they were making they had a wraparound porch around the house, and they were making crab cakes right there on the porch. Oh, they were so good.
So what I'm hearing is you stopped at someone's house and just had a snack.
Yep.
Fred Hill says, at the Den of Tools, well, good night, shine on, etc.
Good night,
Fred
sir.
Hill. I know the lighting is getting dark.
We should be telling ghost stories.
Mwahaha. We are. We're talking about how terrible gas prices are. Those
Yeah,
are
that's
terrible.
pretty. That's a horror story right there, isn't it?
Yep. Everyone's crying. Our wallets are crying. Tom A says, at the Den of Tools, Washington, it's $4.60 for gas, $5+ for diesel. Matthew Conley says, is $3.99 for diesel a good price? Yes.
It's
Yes,
better than
yes,
what we're paying.
yes. Troy says, have you ever done cameras? I have a semi and was wondering, do you mean like have we, I don't know what the question means. Do you mean like, do we have like dash cams? Is that what you mean?
Oh, several years ago we did dash cams, and a company just sent me a new dash cam. I can't remember the name of the company. I'm terrible at it. I like it because it has a mount that stays on the window, and then it's magnetic, so it can just pop on and off. That's pretty cool. So,
In case your wife hit something.
yeah.
Inslam says, at the Den of Tools, I can't tell 5 friends because I don't have 5 friends. Well, Inslam, then your homework this week is to get 5 friends and then to subscribe them.
I know how you can get one friend. Join MySpace.
Matthew says, I don't have friends. See, look, Matthew, that's your job too. Jeff says, I just started watching you a few weeks ago. I've told my son-in-law to start watching. Awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And Jeff Teeter's son-in-law, hello. Welcome. I hope that you're watching us. A bunch of people were saying echo. Then I think the echo got better. My Workshop says, at the Den of Tools, need a QR code and have people snap pic of it and automatically sign you up for Den of Tools.
Yeah, there you go.
Joseph says it's 3:59 here in Georgia. People are saying we fixed it. It's going. Brad says, at the Den of Tools, you're awesome, man. Thanks for the sales over the years. Your thoughts on the Lowe's Craftsman 20 volt, looking for a starter drill for my daughter, who is 10.
The tools are fine. I think the batteries are overpriced. I'm not a fan of the Craftsman line. Fine tools. I just think they're a bit pricey. You can get the Cobalt line for essentially the same price, and everything they do is brushless. And it comes with a 5-year warranty. So that's what I would recommend. Or the Skill 20 volt line. Again, 5-year warranty on that.
Matthew says, at the Den of Tools, when you are old and senile, listing prices in a nursing home will be hilarious. Yes, it will be. That's going to be next week, folks.
Yeah.
So the lighting is getting pretty bad, which you don't have to hold it,
No.
honey. You are super sweet. At the Den of Tools, we just read that one. Diesel's $4.84 a gallon in Cicero, Indiana. Matthew said that. Diesel Man says, North Dakota in the house. Your opinions on Duratec ratcheting wrenches.
For the price, they're not bad. They're super budgety, but I've seen worse.
Matthew says, Notre Dame,
gosh.
question mark.
I love Notre Dame. Hope they build it back right.
Grinning Guy says, I asked my kids, still have all your digits? You're not hurt.
Yeah.
Tommy says, at the Den of Tools, 12 ounces of bacon at Costco yesterday was $12.89. Western
Ouch.
Washington.
That's insane.
That's bananas. Wayne says, at the Den of Tools, love it. Real American family.
Yeah.
Yep. Matthew says, I know North Dakota, but I drove past Notre Dame a few hours ago. Cool.
Notre Dame.
Okay.
Here's a different.
Yes.
Notre Dame is
Yes.
a little further away.
I'm tired.
Touchdown Jesus is what we're talking about.
Mayor of Casper, Wyoming. Less wife, more bear. Thank you.
I like Casper. Casper's a cool town.
He wants less wife, more bear.
It's
Insulin says, I learned about Tecton
usually
via
the other way
bear.
around.
I know. Well, everybody's got an opinion.
Yeah.
Jeff says, I bought the Hercules HE77 table saw on your advice.
Oh, cool.
Tommy says, at the Den of Tools, huge fan of Tecton, use them, working on our vehicles.
Yep.
We are almost caught up, people. Kevin, did you bounce, and is the scooter okay? Glad there are still some real dads out there. Inslim says, I haven't seen Princess Jamie in ages. She's been around. She's just been pretty busy.
She's mostly on Instagram these days.
Diesel Man says, at the Den of Tools, hi, from North Dakota. Curious about your opinion about, we just talked about that Duratec ratcheting wrenches. All-wheel drive frenetic says, 20% off deal, Harbor Freight ends today.
Yep.
Greeting guys, R.E. Bacon. There is a rhetorical grenade trigger warning. I went vegan this year and effortlessly lost 30 pounds. I feel 1,000% better too. That was a nice payment for going without bacon. Okay.
Yep.
DOS 11. Regular is 510 in North Vegas, aka Reno.
Oh,
And these are the last two. MR says, what would be a good budget 1/4 battery ratchet, 1/4 battery ratchet for DIY mechanic?
1/4-inch ratchet. You're talking about the. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about like the electrical. I think honestly one of the best deals going is the AC Delco combo. You get the 1/4-inch and the 3/8 with 2 batteries and a charger for like 130, 140. It's on Amazon. And I like the form factor of those. Probably the best of almost anything else that's out there.
And the last one is wings and pizza. Jeff, try out the liquid bourbon diet and let me know how it goes.
I did. It did not go well. All right.
Oh, I think I just messed everything up because I touched that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, no video for the end of it, but you all take care. God bless.
And as always,
shine
shine
on.
on.
She waved. She waved.
I
She
did.
knows she
I
can't
waved.
see him, but you waved.
But in my mind, they can see me.